of the day. Today's tip, we're going to show you how to use IE, Internet Explorer's print preview feature, and hear from Macworld Magazine to take me through the steps. Mr. Print Preview himself, Jason Snell.
Thank you. My new title.
Every week a new title.
I am Mr. Print Preview.
I couldn't resist it.
Can I be like Colonel Print Preview?
Colonel Print Preview.
Okay.
So what is Print Preview?
Well, Print Preview is a little feature in most Mac applications that lets you see what you're going to be printing before you print it.
Now, why would you want to do that?
Well, usually it's so you don't waste paper.
Right.
But
well, especially with web pages, because a lot of times you print something and what you get is you got the margin, you didn't get the text.
You get a bunch of junk, or you get a big black screen with black text on it, which comes across as just you're blowing toner out of your laser
I
printer.
always do this before I print. I mean, that's a really good idea. So
and we're in Internet Explorer 4.5 for Mac, which introduced some great new printing features.
Cool.
And you can get to them from Print Preview, which is under the File menu.
So it's not just a preview, there's other stuff.
There's some other stuff in here because there are these little items down at the bottom. And one of the best ones, see, if you see this page now, it's this all-black screen.
Which we don't like.
Well, it's going to be a waste. It's going to be hard to read, and you're going to lose all your ink.
Black paper, it uses up all your ink.
Yeah, what's the point? Fortunately, Microsoft's Mac team has given us a print background checkbox, and if you uncheck it, it will not only drop the background out, but anything that was white on black turns into black on white.
So you can read it.
Exactly.
Yes,
and,
very important.
And not waste your toner or your ink in your inkjet.
That is a really nice feature.
There's some other things you can do too. You can turn off images if it's
you're
not
just
worth
looking for the text.
If you don't want to print the ads, you're just printing some text out of an article. You can have the headers and footers that tell you where you printed it from, or you can turn those off. And then the other really great feature is shrink pages to fit.
That's because many web pages are so wide they don't all fit on a single sheet.
Right, and so you print it out, and you've got this block of text, and the last word of every single line in the entire document is gone.
Yeah, right, no good. So this shrinks it down.
It'll sense the width of the page and cram it all in there so it fits on one page.
Very nice. That's Print Preview under the File menu.
And then you can just choose Print, and it'll print it right out.
As usual,
print dialog box.
The Mac does a really good job of things like that, of giving you an idea of what you're going to get. What you see is what you get. They invented it. They're still doing it the best.
So can I give you the Mac version of that earlier tip?
Oh, yeah. Well, we were talking earlier about how to put an icon on a CD.
Right.
And it's kind of complicated in Windows. What do you do in the Mac?
Usually when you're making a CD on the Mac, you're either making it based on a volume or just on a folder.
Right.
You drag it onto your CD burning software, and it turns that folder into a CD.
Exactly.
Well, all you do in the Mac, you can either you choose Get Info from the File menu.
That shows you the icon.
And it shows you the icon up here in the corner. You can click on that and actually copy it.
So if you put a new one onto the folder, then that gets propagated to the CD that you're burning.
Right, so if I get Info here and paste the thing I copied, which I can do.
So that folder now has that icon, and it'll stay there when you burn it.
And when you burn it, it'll stay there, because it's actually making a little invisible file in there called icon, but you don't see it. All you have to do is paste it. And you don't just have icons that you can steal it from. You could go into Photoshop or some other imaging editor, make it 32 pixels by 32 pixels, copy it, and then paste it into your folder.
Very nice. So now you know how to do it for both platforms.
So 2 tips in 1 today.
Love that. Thank you, Jason. Catch Jason at Macworld.com and of course at Macworld Magazine on newsstands now. Coming up on the next on Call for Help. Not on the next Call for Help. Actually, it's on this Call for Help. Chances are you've heard the term partitioning bandied about. What is it? How does it work? And is it right for you? We're going to show you the ins and outs of dividing up your computer's storage when Call for Help continues.